Hey Keith, good morning. Michael Benny, wow, you're up early. How you doing? Hey Canadian Drone Pilot, good morning. Sorry guys, I'm just checking something else here. Ah, there we go. Pop up chat. Hey, Michigan Adventures, good morning. Aerial Landscape, hey, how you been doing? You can't sleep, Michael? Okay. D90 Bell, good morning, good morning. West Haven, nice to see you. Steve, how you doing? Steve Essex, yes, yes. Oh, today it's doing a cool 18 Celsius, 64 degrees this morning. Thank you, thank you. Well, yeah, but I'll have time to enjoy it this afternoon. For DC DRC Mini. Oh, nice there, Neil. You haven't been flying over a year, Steve? Wow. Well, I flew yesterday. I know that, and I put up two videos yesterday, but I didn't put them on my YouTube account yet, so I gotta add music to them. Kim and I did quite a bit of flying yesterday. Hey, JDS. I washed half of the balcony in the front. Now I got to wash the other half today. Get that out of the way. You off on your weekend there, JDS? Hey, David.
Good morning, Roger. And how are you this fine day?
Frisky. Oh, frisky day today.
Is it really?
Doing 16 Celsius here this morning.
I've no idea what the temperature is at the moment, but it's a bit overclouded. overcast, a little bit cloudy, but they promised us it's going to burn off by tea time, and it's going to be a good weekend. So we'll see.
I was gonna put my outdoor cam on, but I unplugged it yesterday. I forgot about that. Oh yeah, Val is working a lot, Steve. With her new job there, she's doing a lot of work. She's pretty well burnt the day after she's finishing work. Oh, she phones Kim every night. She's okay.
Hi, Steve. Hi, JDS. Neil. Michael Bainey. West Haven. D90. Rich, Canadian drone pilot. And I think, hang on. Keith Gregory. That's everybody I can see anyway.
How you doing this morning there, Canadian drone pilot? Waiting for your son to get up there, or your grandson?
I won't be on very long today, Roger. I got to go and pick Lindsay up from work.
Sure.
And then we're running away for the weekend.
That's good. That's good. You get your van back, yeah?
Yeah. It's not completed yet. He's done part of the job. He couldn't get a sump that fits for some reason. Now, he says, oh, it's a strange engine, but it's a bog standard 2.8 JTT Fiat diesel engine. There's nothing strange about it. It's just, in a motorhome, not a van, And,
Yeah.
it's what they call a Class C in the States, probably the same, where it's delivered with, you've got a cab on it and just the rear trailer. And then it's built on the cab. So it's a Fiat, it's a Fiat cab. There's no difference, but apparently there is. He's a chancer, but he's good at what he does. That's the problem. I think what he does is, one of the things he does is try and get the cheapest part he can, which can lead to delays. But at least he's done the major work, and it's just a matter of doing the sump, which is, undoing a few bolts and doing them back up again.
That's good. Oh Lord. Yeah. So now I'm uploading my videos now. It's not so bad. I got 2 uploaded, but I got to put music on it.
Well, you're managing to upload them while you're live. That's good.
I uploaded it last night, actually.
Right.
Hey, Mod 7. Good morning. Good morning.
Mod 7. Hi. That's good. I had a video go live this morning, but it's not doing very well. I'll just leave it where it is and see what happens.
Chris Hope, how you doing?
Hi, Chris Hope. Yeah, at least they're up there, and once you've got the music added, you can get them out.
I find that I played back the video on I uploaded. I played it back this morning. I don't know. I find it fuzzy. I don't know.
Check the. Hi, Paul. Phantom Hodges.
Hey, Paul.
The the little gear wheel at the bottom? Did you check to see that? Because it probably turns it down so that you're not getting it you're probably only getting it 480p or something.
This morning, I forgot about that. Yeah. Oh God. Okay, thanks for letting me remind me of that. That's probably why. I didn't get no invite. I'm sure I sent you one. Okay, hold on. Invite. I sent, I just sent it there to you, Phantom Hodges. Yeah, okay, that's probably the reason why I forgot to do that this morning.
It's easy forgotten. I often come on and see videos and think, what on earth's wrong with it? Oh, hang on.
Check it out.
I do watch one channel who refuses point blank to buy new cameras, and his highest is 480p.
Okay. Videos. 'Cause, 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 'cause
Yeah, we're not going far this weekend, but it's wedding anniversary, so we just want to go somewhere and
Mark
chill out.
normal. It's on normal.
Hmm?
It's marked normal.
Oh, that's the speed. No, it's the. Hang on, let me just go to a. If you bring the gear wheel up, it's the quality.
I know. Okay, no.
And
Okay, I'm just what I'm doing is I'm seeing it's.
Hey, good morning, Roger and David.
Good morning. I was sure I sent you an invite this morning. I guess I missed you.
Well, maybe something's just delayed or something here this morning. Okay, hang on.
No, I can't. Not the way I can. I'll have to post it and then do it after, I guess. And unless I go into.
Huh.
Let's see what this is here.
No matter.
yeah, maybe if you're in the editor, it's different because I don't use the YouTube editor at all. You know, for adding music and what have you. So how are you this morning, Paul?
Hey, not bad, not bad. Just trying to figure out how the day's gonna go. I got a few things lined up, so gonna try and go to the trailer later on, but it's gonna be later on, I think, today, the way things are going. So
Mod 7's in the house. How you doing, Mod 7?
I got a sign removal to do in West Lauren, but I could have done it yesterday, but there's no big rush.
Yeah.
But anyway, so well, I got to get it before the weekend. But we were looking yesterday. Oh, hey, there's a nice picture.
That's nice, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I'm going to be posting tonight.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you got to fly yesterday then?
Yeah, I flew yesterday. Kim flew yesterday.
Yeah. Well, I had to go to London yesterday. A couple of reasons. One was the gas shocks on my lid for my topper of my truck. They started going.
Okay.
So I had to get new ones for that. So I went there, got that. But we're looking for a single bed box spring and mattress for my wife to sleep in downstairs, right? We're going to kind of move her bed downstairs so she don't have to climb the stairs. But anyway, so I texted out a couple people I know to see if anybody had one around. Well, my one sister down in West Lauren, she was part of a Legion down there, but the Legion's selling. They can't keep it going. But anyways, I found out they got a hospital bed down there that we can have.
Okay.
So I got to go down and get it today. But I have to be there around 1:30 today. So with the trailer and hook it up and bring it here.
Okay.
So I'll go down, grab the signs and then go over.
Those are heavy buggers.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's no problem getting it loaded down there. It's getting it back here. Once I get it here, trying to get it off, get it in the house. But yeah. I'll just recruit some people.
Yeah, so I'll be posting those one video tonight, one video tomorrow. I did a bunch of, hey, Rolex, how you doing this morning? Good morning.
Hi, Rolex. Yeah, I did a lot. I'll catch up on Monday because, or Sunday because I'm Sunday night. Depends when we get back.
Yeah.
Because I won't be doing any internet over the weekend.
Yeah, I did a lot of testing with the Zoom on the Mavic Mini and so spied on my next door neighbor. So yeah, well, he was working on his tractor. He had to rent the tractor and he was working on it, so I spied on him like that. Works very good, that Zoom.
That's good. I'll know soon. Come on, Tuesday, hurry up.
Rolex, I hope you're doing good. I hope you and your wife are healthy. Sorry I didn't have much time to talk to you the other day. I was on the phone. Chris Hope, did you get the MA2 yet, Chris Hope?
Was Chris in there?
Yeah, Chris
oh,
Hope.
Hey, good morning, Chris.
I was wondering if you got it. Rolex, the Mavic Mini is doing just fine, but now I got the MA2 now, Mavic Air 2. I was supposed to fly the Mavic Mini yesterday, but after we did the balcony, I only did half of the balcony yesterday.
You got half of it done, did you?
Yeah, I got the other half due today because I tossed everything on one side. Now I got to bring everything on the other side.
I don't know what the weather is for today. I haven't had a chance to check it
It's
yet.
going to be very nice here.
Okay, mainly sunny in the afternoon, mainly clear overnight. 20 degrees right now, Celsius.
It's doing 16 here right now, Celsius.
Winds are up though, 15 to about 15 mile an hour. Oh no, 15 kilometers an hour to 23 kilometers an hour right now.
Okay.
Well, it looks like it's gonna be windy for the next couple of days though.
Yes, it is a nice one, Rolex. Yeah, I'm enjoying it a lot. Everybody, please hit that like button on the way in or way out. And don't forget to check everybody's channels out.
So how far out have you had the Air 2 then, Roger?
Pardon?
How far out? What range have you had it to? I've got to ask the question.
How far I went out with it?
Yeah.
Yeah, like yesterday, I went over 3,800.
Well, that's
One day I did 6,000 something feet.
yeah. That's a
So,
good so, yeah. You'll be clocking up the miles with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish it was Tuesday. Now I've pushed the button. I just can't wait.
Now you're gonna start thinking, which places can I fly now? I got to put them all in order now to go fly.
Well, I've got one in mind already.
The landscapes, you're at 6,700 right now. Yeah, that's about what I did so far. Yeah.
One of the places I go to, there's a thing called Bow Fiddle Rock, and if I could convince Lindsay to let me fly a certain way, then I could fly to Bow Fiddle Rock, land the drone at Bow Fiddle Rock, and then drive around and collect it with the Spark. It's not, it hasn't got the range to get there and back, but the Air 2 will be able to get there and back with no problem. So at last, I'll be able to get some pictures of it from the drone.
That's it. Kenny Drone Pilot, I sent you one.
Hi, Kenneth.
Kenneth, the Kentucky fam, how you doing this morning? Nice to see you. Thank you for the thumbs up, my friend.
Check.
Hey, good morning, D90 Bell. Sorry guys, just kind of zipping through a couple things here. Yeah, Rich is in there. All right.
Yeah,
He
he's
wants
coming.
an invite.
Yeah, I sent it.
Okay. I just got to figure out here where to go to for the ministry for hunting, because I got to put in for my controlled deer hunt shortly.
Okay.
Yeah, I got to do it before the end of the month.
Yep, the Mavic Mini for the non-windy days for sure. Yeah. First I've been was 14,000 to fly the Statue of Liberty. A bit scared. Yesterday, I don't know how come. I put a battery in. I was at 63%. I don't know how come. So I flew with that to go to fly to church and come back. And I started coming back at 35% battery. I was like getting nervous. I made it back in time.
Yeah, when the battery percentage gets low, I start switching things off. I don't need that. Turn the camera off. Give me a percentage more to get back. Mm.
I was a little high doing the church though, but I don't want to grab a hold of that bloody steeple. So, what do you want? You have to go back outdoors. You want to go on the front balcony? Go outdoors? Okay, let's go.
I think there's a calibration problem there, Aerial Landscapes. Um,
I've seen someone fly about 3,000 and no bad. Oh man, yeah. Yeah, there's one thing though. Since all those updates and everything, I'm making sure I do the IMU and calibration every time I go out. For now, just to be safe. But then when I get all my satellites and everything, it shows exactly where I am, home point and everything. So
yeah, I hover it until I get the home point set.
yeah,
But even then, I've had the flyaways in with the Spark using the the quick modes,
yeah.
which is why I don't use them anymore. But, I've not heard of anybody having flyaways with the Air 2 using them. So,
Hey Richard, I sent you the link. Oh, there you are. Oh, hey, I hate that they changed. You know, the Zoom changed their way of doing things now. Okay, sorry it took so long, Richard, because now the Zoom where it's marked administrate the guy in, it's not at the bottom anymore. It's on top and it's in black writing and it's in the black area. Damn.
Yeah, I know. I hate it when they change things on you and it's like, surprise.
It's like Paul said a couple of times to try to come in yesterday. And I never saw the blade thing. It's all in black writing.
We'll put it in black writing on a black background. And if we highlight it, it'll be in black just to make it easy for you.
Well, I still don't get, like, we're talking about like controls and menu options, right? Yeah. So I still don't understand why DJI hasn't created some sort of a blackout border or something that would, like, something behind your battery level indicator and whatnot for the Mini. I know they've changed it slightly in the look now that, you know, like with the Mavic Air 2, you get a percentage and you can hit it and you get approximate flight time and when it's going to do a return to home and all this stuff, right?
Yeah.
But depending on what your background is on your screen, based on what your camera sees,
yeah,
sometimes that stuff gets washed out. I just don't, and we're getting, I mean, we're like great wine. We're aging gracefully, and so do our vision. So it's like, you know, come on, DJI, like, this hobby isn't just for the young people.
Yeah. High Night Train, but then when you're talking something like Zoom and Windows, and I know software writers like to have their own pretty interface, but there is a Windows standard, and it would be nice for some things, like, you know, to be standard, so you could always go to the same place to find them instead of, mind you, no, having said that, Microsoft move everything about for the hell of it, don't they? So yeah, that was a stupid thing to say in the first place.
Well, a standard is a standard for as long as it's standard.
Yeah.
True.
And these days, a standard isn't a standard for very long, apparently.
well, yeah, I thought we'd actually cracked it with USB at last, but you know, they've ruined that already. Yeah. I remember we used to call RS-232 1,001 ways to connect 3 wires. Because that's all you needed to get it to work: a ground, a signal, and a return, and, you know, and a signal return. but then they started adding this for control and that for acknowledge and this for. You ended up needing all the pins on the on the thing.
Yeah, that's why a lot of us, matured flyers end up going to like tablets because your phone is only so big.
Yeah.
Right.
That's why I got my tablet on there.
Oh yeah.
Now, Roger, I may have missed this in previous chats or whatnot, but what are you using for a tablet holder on that?
You call it what they call is hangables. It's two. I'll bring it up to the camera so you can see better. It's they're called hangables.
Okay.
And I'll show you what it looks like. I put two of them together. They got Velcro in the back. They stick together.
Okay.
Black tape on it.
Uh-huh.
It hooks underneath the antennas.
Okay.
And it's very, very strong.
I like it.
Yeah.
Now, where did you get that, Roger?
Well, Paul sent me those. I was going to go and buy them. You can buy them at the hardware store.
Okay.
Those are the kind you could stick on the wall, and you stick it there, and you put a picture frame on it.
Okay.
You don't have to use the sticky part. Just leave that off. Just use that. It's two Velcro things. They stick together.
Okay.
And then you black tape it.
Right. Yeah, just to keep it secure.
Yeah, you put one on top of your tablet and the other one the other way around to catch underneath
And
your.
stick them together.
Yeah.
Black tape it.
Yeah.
I like that. That's simple, and it's cost effective, right? I'm gonna have to check it out.
They're about what, $5 I think, or $4.
Oh, I like that price.
Yeah. That's Philly Drone Life. He's one who found out, showed us how to do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
I've got a tablet holder which I'll be using because it's what I'm going to be transferring from the Spark. But I'm going to have a good look at that and see how it works, and then probably change over to what Roger uses because you can see that just works.
Yeah.
It's simple, right?
Yeah.
It's simple. It's effective. I mean, I've got some tablet holders that are great for the old style controllers. That would I could still hodgepodge it to work with the Mavic Air 2 controller.
That's what I'm going to do to get flying, but I'll certainly be looking at that.
But my concern is the ones that I have, they're made out of aluminum, right? There's aluminum in them. So is that going to interfere with the antennas?
That could be. I might find that problem and have to change.
Right. That's my concern. Like, will it somehow interfere with the antennas, or could it?
Right. In the chat. Hey, Paul, how you doing this morning?
Hi, Paul. Hi, Night Train.
Morning, everybody.
Paul Murray, Hangables by Velcro. Hey, good morning, Hugh.
Oh, cool.
You're going flying this morning, Paul Murray?
And Neil. I meant to come back on that. This growing old gracefully is not for me. I'm going to grow old disgracefully.
Oh my.
I feel that, buddy. Don't worry. You're not alone.
Okay.
How you doing?
Hey, Hugh's probably the youngest one on the panel here right now.
I probably am 52. No, 51. 51.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think you are.
Oh, yeah.
I'm the baby. Wow. I'm honored.
Yeah, we were just talking about how we were talking about the Zoom menu options slightly changing, and Roger having to kind of go, hey, what's changed? How do I where's that darn menu option? and then that kind of led us to talk about the DJI menu option sometimes in the Fly app. I got to close my window here soon. We've got a construction crew that's been here for almost 3 months now, and they've been rebuilding all the decks in our townhouse complex. So they sort of have base camp out the front of my place. It's awesome. I gotta close my window.
So Paul Murray looks like he's a little under the weather this morning.
Sorry to
Aw,
hear that, Paul.
hope you're feeling better, Paul.
Yeah. Yeah, we miss you not being here, Paul.
Especially the mana.
Do 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 do
Mana.
do 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 do.
There you go, Paul. Just for you, buddy.
Okay, Paul. Okay, Paul. Anyway, you got the invite. Whenever you feel up to it, you just let me know. And all right, you already got the invite sent to you.
Hi, Sean, Geeks Varnet.
G'day, Mr. Geeksvana. What's up? Howdy, D90 Bell.
Paul Murray, you're gonna be surprised at the video I'll be posting tonight. Well, after the live stream, I gotta find music for it. Then after I'm gonna post it. Kim and I flew yesterday, so. And no, we didn't film the balcony washing. We did take the camera outdoors, come and start, and the batteries died in the camera, so the hell with it.
Sean.
That's funny. Good one, Sean.
Yeah, thanks to Paul. Now I got skunks in my yard.
Yeah.
You see him again?
Oh yeah.
You know, I don't know what it is about skunks, but ever since Paul started this whole skunk thing,
Yeah.
you know, I think it's a conspiracy because now I've got a small skunk
Yeah.
that specifically on garbage day likes to travel the neighborhood.
Yeah.
And, you know, I got two big garbage cans or plastic, you know, those Rubbermaid things, but one really needs to get replaced because the bottom corner of it's cracked and there's a chunk out of it. It still holds garbage, but the problem is now it's a doorway for the skunk. So he saunters on by and goes, "Ooh, there's a buffet in there."
Yeah.
And then, you know, if I put food garbage in that particular one, like, you know, in bags, he's like, "Oh, dang," you know, and he has a buffet. So
Right,
it makes it,
that's either 10 skunks or one very big skunk, I think, that Paul Murray's been held by. Hi, Jack Sparky.
Blind Neil, yeah, they're still not done. Well, they've got 92 units in our townhouse complex, right? And so they got a bit of work cut out for them. But out of those 92 units, I think if you take away maybe 12 that have just walkouts, then the rest are either they're all raised decks of some sort. So some are like 2-story raised decks, and some are like maybe not even a half a story raised deck, that sort of thing. And they had to take out all the old decks and then replace them with the new ones with up to code, right? Proper footings.
Yeah.
Where are they
all
getting
that
all
stuff.
the pressure treated wood?
Well, you know what? This is an interesting thing, eh? They had this project in the works ahead of time just before COVID started. So they had gathered everything that they needed, pre-ordered all the stuff, right? Because the project and the budget was approved and all that stuff, right? And, you know, so,
Give me a
and then
second.
COVID hit and
Give me a
everything got
second.
put on hold.
Yeah, give me a second. I just gotta say, hey, good morning, AZ Drone Dude.
Hey, good morning.
Night Train says Paul is the skunk whisperer. Yeah, bless. Jack Sparky, yes, I did go fly yesterday. And Paul Murray says the raccoons returned for a special appearance last night. Okay.
I hate it when they come back and do an encore.
Yeah. No, it was on the news here in London last night there that they were talking about the lumber shortage and everything else.
Yeah, a lot of, and it's not like, you know, in Ontario here that, you know, of course, our Premier Ford says, yeah, go for it, construction back, go for it.
Yeah.
But then it's everybody's like, it's like a waterfall. Everybody's, you know, diving in at the same time. And Yeah, that's why we have a lumber shortage because they didn't ramp it up. They just opened the floodgates.
Well, I know one thing here, Fathom Hodges, if you're losing, if you're not working, they might be hiring bus drivers here for school buses.
I wouldn't doubt it. There's a lot of them.
Most of them are quitting.
Yeah.
Here.
Well, I think there's going to be a big shortage this fall
Because
because of this COVID. That a lot of them are. Well,
Yeah.
you know, the median age I think they said was 59.
yeah,
Yeah.
So they don't want to get in a bus with a bunch of kids that are, you know, it's bad enough, you know, on a regular day without having the COVID.
yeah. No, they said that most of the bus drivers are leaving go to their jobs because some of the places don't even want to put plexiglass up for the driver. So
Really?
they're,
That's not right.
Well, I don't know. It's
there's,
everybody's got their own opinion on the whole thing, and they're saying, well, they're not doing this, they're not doing that. Well, they've never had this before, so this is all a
Mhm.
first time deal.
Yeah.
And they're trying their hardest trying to do this. Well, if you don't like it, keep your kids home. It's that simple. They can do
Yeah.
online or they go to school, one or the other.
From my experience as a traveling on a school bus as a kid, if I was going to be a school bus driver, I'd want an armored cage for me and a cattle prod. And that's pre-COVID, never mind now.
You know, one of the things
Sit
I
in
was
your
reading
seat,
in
Johnny.
one thing I was reading an article, I think it was out of Toronto, school buses down there, and they were saying when you're going to pick up kids now, the first kids go right to the back of the bus, like they don't go to regular seating. You always keep the youngest kids up front, okay? We've always done that, but now you're gonna have the youngest kids at the back if they're young, you know, like JK or SK or whatever, you know, or grade 1. Going to the back of the bus, like they take forever to come up to the bus. So I don't know. I can't see it working. I really can't.
Why is that what they told you, that they wanted the young kids at the back?
No, just the first on goes to the back. Okay. They don't, I might have 10 stops, right? But, we always had assigned seating, like, you got junior kindergarten, senior kindergarten, grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, all the way to the back to the grade 8s are always at the back. Okay.
Gotcha.
But now they're saying first on goes right directly to the back. So, and you fill the bus from the back towards the front as you're going. So you might end up with grade 8 kids up in the front seats. It just, yeah, Gary, you're right there. School bus is a petri dish full of super spreaders. Bad enough without COVID.
how you doing there, Brent? Yeah, and Brian Hill's just buying stuff. A drone. You put the link on Amazon there to show you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sent it to me yesterday. I went and looked at it.
Roger, the slow-mo on the MA2 is really good. I played with it the other day. Just shooting traffic and cars went by. Be great for waterfalls, whatever.
Oh, nice.
I got like yesterday. I did fly a lot, but I did do a lot of testing with it.
Yeah.
Then after I decided to go fly. So I gotta check it out still. I didn't even touch a slow-mo yet.
No, I noticed something the other day about my Mavic Air, my original. I was hovering in place taking pictures, and I noticed it drifting, just kind of drifting, like rotating a little bit.
Yeah.
And I did a panorama, and it messed it up too. There was a glitching at the side. So I don't know.
So have you tried an IMU calibration?
I was just thinking maybe that's what I should probably do, is do that.
That will do it.
That should probably fix it. I'll try
And
that.
also, as you know, when you're doing that calibration, make sure you're doing it in a space where you're not, like you're a good distance away from the house, anything concrete, metal. Just try to get out in a bit of an open space and then try doing that IMU calibration.
Yeah, I'll try that.
Yeah.
It's the first time I've had any glitches in a while.
Or is it more commonly known,
That's
the
best-
drone dance? Sorry, Roger.
That's okay. Jack Sparky, that's the best way to do it. 1080, 240.
It's good and slow. Yeah.
I've had problems. The back of my truck with the Inspire. I go into travel mode, and sometimes it'll do it, sometimes it won't. Sometimes it'll go all the way into, lifting landing gear all the way up, and that's not right. So I was down at Port Stanley the other night, and I couldn't go into travel mode. It'd go just a little bit, and that was it. And what the heck's going on here? So anyways, I couldn't get it to work right. So I grabbed the drone and I said, I'll go over by the landing pad. All of a sudden, it goes into travel mode. So it just had to be the metal around the truck or something was messing it up.
Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah. Anytime I go out now, if I'm in my same neighborhood, we'll call it, right? That I'm flying, I'll obviously check to see if I've got any calibration messages. But even if I'm in my same area, about every, I don't know, third or fourth time I'm out, it doesn't take that long to do a calibration.
Yeah.
Right. It takes but a few moments. And you know, if everything checks out, then you're good to go. I especially do it if I'm traveling between locations, where, like, if example, if in Waterloo, I know that everything's fine here. When I get up to, you know, Miller Lake, I'll do another calibration out there before I fly, because it's a 3-hour distance away. The topography is different.
Yeah.
You know, everything's different, right?
Yeah, Geek Savannah has a good point there. So thank you for reminding me. I will clean mine today.
But I've had, like, I do a lot of real estate stuff and new neighborhoods. I got to watch where I park or launch from, because I got the underground hydro, and that'll mess up my compass.
Am I okay to share something, Roger? I think I know why Paul's not on this morning.
Go ahead. It's like us, we got a smart meter here beside the house, so we got to watch out. We don't fly beside the house.
Yeah.
There you go.
Lost Roomba. His name is Higgins.
Can you imagine putting that up?
That's funny.
My husband left the bungalow door open and our Roomba escaped.
We followed the Queen track for 4 kilometers down to the beach.
That's a good one.
It had 3% battery and 190% dustbin full.
That's a good one. I like that.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, Rich, that's what I was going to talk to you about. I was down to, you have been bothered a few times by people saying, about flying in this area and all that.
Yeah.
I was down to Port Stanley the other day. I had two different times had old people come up to me, and they were just so curious about my drone. I was almost expected them to, what are you doing, But they come up, they were more informative, and even this old lady, I say, see, look in my iPad here, you can see the through the camera, and she was just amazed,
Yeah. I've had that reaction as well. I've had the opposite, where people were just curious.
Yeah.
And then when I show them and they go, oh, wow, is that what it can do?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But,
oh yeah, there's still people out there, but
when you get a confrontation with an OPP,
yeah, yeah, they're
it's
always
like,
right.
It's like you just got to choose your battle. And, like I said, I packed things up. Yeah, I told them about, how I felt about that, and graciously packed things up. But I went back the next day and did some more flying. So
Well,
they
it's
weren't
funny
there.
because I had packed up and left, and I went. I was still in Port Stanley, but I was a mile away from where I was flying. And I see OPP coming into town, and went, "Oh, one's coming looking for me." But there was another guy just over from me, and I felt sorry for him. But he had a radio control wing, like electric motor on it.
Yeah.
I think, he must have did that like 12 times. I'm just almost felt sorry for him. He couldn't get that thing in the air. But I don't know anything about RC planes, right?
Yeah, I've not flown a lot of RC planes in my life. I kind of went from, I went straight into like toy, those toy little helicopters you can get on Amazon.
Oh yeah.
That you can fly around in your house or whatever. Kids can fly it. I went from that to RC scale helicopters, and then got addicted to that and stayed in that for forever, for over 10, 12 years.
Yeah.
And then went out of the hobby for a while, and then I'm slowly kind of working my way back into it. because I miss it and enjoy it. So, I'm not going to give up drones anytime soon.
No.
That's a totally different,
Yeah.
thing, right? But what I might do is get somebody to see if I can get the drone to follow the RC helicopter in an air-to-air shot,
Oh, yeah.
and then watch it do like barrel rolls,
That'd be
inverted
cool.
flight, and all of that, and catch it midair type thing, right?
Yep.
So yeah, just something a little different. So hey,
Yeah.
But you're right. It's it all depends on who comes to you and says, hey, what are you doing?
Yeah, anybody come up to me and never said that, I go, oh, is that right? I can't fly here. How come?
Everybody, please check out everybody's channels and don't forget to hit that like button on the way in.
But I got real lucky when I was down to Port Sandy the other night there. I just happened to be there at the right time. There's this guy, they have that tube that hooks up to a jet ski and he goes up into the air. And the water
Okay.
shoots out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was awesome catching him on that.
Those
That was
things are so expensive. I was looking up the price of those things,
Yeah.
and my heart dropped. I went like, wow, like they're crazy expensive, those things.
Like, what are you talking? Like 20 grand or something?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Jesus. Did you
Yeah.
post the video yet, Paul?
Huh?
Did you post the video yet?
No, I haven't posted it yet, but it's right here. I haven't done nothing with it yet. I had a busy day yesterday. I'll just bring it up here in a minute as soon as I find everything.
That's a pretty cool rig, though. I'd seen it once, I think, like on TV at something advertising it, but I've never actually seen somebody use one like
I've
that.
never seen one apart from on screen. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay, I'll go to here.
And I didn't know the jet ski powered it. That blew my mind
Oh yeah.
too.
The jet ski powers it, and then you're basically tethered by this cable and this hose
Yeah.
from the jet ski, right?
Here, Richard, I'll show it to you here. Let me guys know when you start seeing it and I'll hit the play button.
It's
Yeah.
not,
Yeah.
Okay. So you'll see the jet ski guy up in here, this area.
Oh yeah.
Okay. There's a guy in the water. Watch, you'll dive like a dolphin.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, there's somebody on the jet ski as well. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
But anyways, yeah.
Oh, that is
That's like a fantasy. I mean, honestly,
You must have good balance and leg muscles to control that thing.
Oh, you'd have to.
yeah, that would give you a mean you could seriously get a bad case of the splits on that.
You'd break your neck. You could break your neck on that too.
Yeah. But anyway, that was quite cool. So
I've seen one like that, but it's not just off the feet, where they also have the things that go on your arms, right?
Yeah.
And it shoots water out of your arms as well, but
Oh,
not
water.
as water, but it's not as strong, right? And it's
Ah.
more for directional type of control, right?
Okay.
But yeah, and then of course there was that one video that was posted the other day or just this week of these guys testing out that jetpack type thing, where the guy had it on his arms, his legs.
oh yeah.
And he had that partial kind of wingsuit on from his waist down,
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
right? Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, his tanks were on the back behind him, but I
Okay.
imagine that that kind of wing he had between his legs to help stabilize him when he's moving along,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. That's awesome. Thanks for
Yeah.
sharing that. That's cool.
Yeah, it just had to be the right place at the right time, right?
That's 9 times out of 10, right? That's the
Yeah.
magic. Yeah, Roger, I'm so happy you're getting out and flying more, man. You must be really loving that Mavic Air 2 now, eh? That poor Mavic Mini is probably looking at you with the tears swelling up in its little sensors, and it's
It's gonna be flying soon. Is that it?
Master,
Oh yeah, it's gonna be flying soon.
I miss you, Master.
Yeah.
They'll be flying formation flying.
You used to take me, you used to cuddle with me in bed, and now it's the other one. You've left me.
It's like I was eating crackers or something. I've been kicked right out.
The Canadian Drone Hub formation flying The Blue Angels of the drone world.
There you go. At the next Roger Palooza in 2021.
Yeah.
Yeah, if once all this stuff settles down, man, I think we should have a big 2021 celebration,
Oh yeah.
right?
Sure.
FU COVID party.
I had to unplug my camera from outdoors yesterday, and I forgot to plug it back in. It's bugging the hell out of me. I want to see if those guys go by with wiring or anything.
That's what's bothering you. You can't see the wireman.
Oh yeah, or the mail being delivered.
Yeah.
Yeah, Roger's like really anxious for this now, for this higher speed internet.
Yeah.
I don't blame him.
Yeah.
Long
overdue.
What happened last night? Again, last night I was uploading a video, so I put it up. I started at midnight, and then I went to bed. I got up, swung, my computer shut off again and turned back on. I don't know what the hell for. Anybody get any updates last night?
I had one the other day, but not last night.
Yeah.
It's the second time that happens.
Hmm.
And now YouTube fixed it up so that you can keep on uploading your video in case your computer does shut down like that at night.
That's
Which I
handy.
was very happy about.
Yeah, like it resumes or
Yeah.
it starts all over again.
It resumes. You just got to put back the file in the upload, and it'll do it right away. Resume it.
Nice.
That's a good thing, considering all the other things they've taken away.
Yeah.
Like I really miss the ability to click on somebody in the chat, and it opens up another page, and it takes you to their site, right, to their YouTube channel.
Yeah.
I miss that. That was so nice.
Yeah,
and
it was so
convenient.
nice.
It's like, I don't get it. Like, YouTube, come on. You're supposed to make it easier for us and not more difficult.
Time to switch to TikTok, guys.
Oh.
Yeah, but it'll be banned in the United States, and then everyone's going to have to get like a VPN service so they can use it. And it's interesting. I've been sort of one eye open to this whole YouTube space, right?
Yeah.
And I find it interesting. And Roger, I got to give you credit here for Canadian Drone Hub, buddy. You've been like the rock that just keeps on going. Like you hardly miss a beat.
Yeah.
And I think this is amazing and a testament to this channel. But I see a lot of other channels out there, and they're struggling to find content, right?
Yeah.
Because of all this COVID stuff and everything that's happened. They're like anything and everything they can talk about, and as soon as the new features came out for the Mavic Air 2 for the app, I'm going, they're all like vultures sitting on a perch, just ready to jump, right?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, one video, another video, another video, another video, and it's like, it's crazy. Everybody's starving for content out there.
Oh, yeah.
Well, and not to pick on anybody in particular, but there's a little bit of stuff even within the drone community, like the updates and all this stuff. People race to the computer to be the first ones to post it.
Yeah.
Because there is no content, they're just race to it. Oh, okay, I got something to improve my channel and da-da-da. But they almost fight over it,
Yeah, exactly. Like barn cats trying to fight over a mouse.
Yeah.
Or a skunk trying to fight over the garbage. I don't know. I'm just saying. Yeah. And it's funny because you see, and then you see like somebody who does drones, right? And as one person in the United States specifically, I'm thinking of, and I still admire him. He does a great job of explaining things on his channel and whatnot. But he recently reviewed Dashcam, and I'm thinking, what the WTF does that have to do with drones?
Yeah.
You just reviewed a Dashcam. Why? Because somebody sent you one, and you bit the bullet, and you're starving for content, and you had to review this Dashcam. I mean, that has nothing to do with drones. I'm sorry. You know, like,
Geek
you know,
Savannah. Is, read what Geek Savannah wrote down there.
so channels shouldn't give tutorials. Well, what are you giving tutorials about though? Are you giving tutorials about the content that you're representing? Or you're just giving tutorials on everything and anything? Then you should be like a general tech channel, right? Don't label yourself as a drone channel if you're not going to stick to drones.
Yeah.
You know, I know you're sticking to one particular subject, and sometimes it can get tough to be creative, right? But that's the challenge, is to give information, tips, advice, but you got to get out there to fly and do it, right?
Now, playing devil's advocate, I like it when my drone experts talk about peripheral gear like cameras are using for filming or GoPros or stuff like that. I actually enjoy that content.
Yeah, I think I do too, but that centers around.
I wouldn't want to see hair dryers reviewed. You know, it's got to be related content, right? I
just don't see how a dash cam, as far as gear, relates to anything drone related, or even YouTube studio related, where it's what are you using for gear, right? And how do you use it? Because that, you're right, that can help somebody who's been in YouTube for a while or new to YouTube, and they're scratching their head wondering, well, what's the most cost effective thing to get to make to start doing this thing, right? I don't mind that too. I think that's a great thing, as a little sidebar, but it still centers around the whole YouTube space, right? But when you're doing a review on a dash cam, how does that even relate to your YouTube space and or drones?
So here's the thing though, YouTube kind of will auto correct. People will drift away. If they don't like the content the person's producing, they'll unsubscribe or they'll start watching somebody else's channel, right? So it's the person doing the creation, they're in charge of their own destiny. And if they start migrating too far away from drones or whatever they're doing, they'll feel the results of it. That's what free markets do, right?
Yeah. Gil Skills says here, this is why I named my channel Gil Skills. It's not attached to a specific niche, and you're right, that works, eh? And although I do a lot of metal scrapping, yeah, exactly. If you want to be more generic, then you got to think about your channel name, or just use your own name, right? Like, Bob's Adventures, or whatever, right? And or Bob's Fun with Technology, or Sue's Fun with Tech, whatever. Keep it generic, and this way, you're not in a specific niche, right?
With or without tech.
Read what Geek Savannah's writing down, guys.
Yeah.
Got some comments there, so I'll read them out.
Yeah. And I know.
How you doing, Roger? Not sure yet. Might be staying next week. Okay. Cool, Nanya.
Yeah. Oh, cool. So, anyways, I know some people, like Ken Heron. Some people don't. But I like watching a show every Thursday. But this thing with his games keep playing, the 1 second song and other stuff, that just turns me off. I'm going, come on, let's get back to the drone stuff,
Well, I don't think it's wrong to put a little variety in there once in a while to add a little fun in there, but and again, it's everyone's own opinion, right? This is just my take on it. I don't, whatever someone decides to do is entirely up to them. But this is just my own personal feeling that if your channel represents a certain niche, then do your best to stick to it. And like Geek Savannah said, sure, that person put out a poll and said, hey, do you think I should do this? And 85% of the people said yes. Well, then you know what? At least they took the initiative to ask his audience, right? And say, hey, you know what? Would you like me to do this? But you see, some people they're so starved for content because we've been kind of sheltered in for a while.
Yeah.
Right? That the technology has really opened itself up even to people who maybe not have looked at it that much before. Like, oh, I know about YouTube, but I don't have time for that. Now, with this whole thing that's happened to us globally, Well, what are people doing? They're either watching the same movie 10 times over. Well, there's nothing exciting on TV anymore. So then there's the internet, right?
True.
So yeah, I get it, but I don't know. I just that's my only pet peeve is I'm going to try to stick to what I'm doing, and I haven't put up any content in a while because A, I've been busy with work, and B, I just haven't had a chance to throw together anything that I felt would be worthwhile to share, right? Because everybody
Yeah.
else has already stood in line and beat that dead horse with, oh, this new thing came out, that new thing came out. I'm not going to stand in that line and beat it unless I can come up with something new, or something that maybe no one else has touched on, or combining things in a way that someone may say, oh, that's cool, that's a cool idea.
Yeah.
Then I'll put it up.
See what Geek Savannah wrote down. Last comment. I'll be right back, guys.
Yeah.
But like I said, Ken Ernst show, I like it. I try not to miss it because I really like his show, but I just sometimes it just goes on and on and on, right? Just
Yeah, I was watching his show last night, and it was actually kind of funny.
yeah,
And it was entertaining. And that's it. Sometimes you just gotta, change that channel and just watch something different, right?
yeah.
For a while, just to
Well,
kinda
there
get
for a
that
while
flow.
he was building up to 2.5 hours. I'm just going, oh, Mac, 2.5 hours sitting in front of the TV. To me, is a lot, right? So
Yeah, Gil Skills. Yeah, I don't disagree. I agree. If you can do multiple niches as long as you specify this, yeah, in the about section, yeah, that makes sense.
So, you plan on going down to your cottage today there, Rick?
Up to the trailer, no. I've got, as some of you may know, a good buddy of mine passed away not that long ago, and he had a whole bunch of radio control helicopters.
Okay.
His wife has asked me to drop over. I think Monday. I'm going to see if I can rearrange that, but just because of her work schedule, to basically grab all the gear, take some inventory of it, and give her an idea of its approximate worth.
Okay.
I'm probably going to post some stuff on RC Canada, and then I may end up, buying some gear from her, that sort of thing. So yeah, we'll see what happens, but I'm hoping to get up to the trailer. My wife obviously would love me to go up there this weekend.
Yeah.
But we'll see how it works out. Now, next weekend for sure, because I got my oldest son. I booked that weekend off from work, and my oldest son Justin from Toronto, he's going to be joining us. Looking forward to it, and he's going to be riding my e-bike up there, my e-bike, and I want to do some Mavic Air 2. I want to test some parameters on it, right? I want to test the tracking, some of the features. I want to try to combine some of the features, and do the zoom ins and the zoom outs and all that, and just see what I can do with all that. So yeah, that should be fun.
That's a good idea. Good idea.
I'm going to have to shoot out.
Hey,
Go
David.
pick the boss up.
See you later, David.
I can't go upsetting her this weekend.
Okay.
Best wife ever, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, for a
It is-
first wife, he's not bad.
Not too bad. I wouldn't trade her.
David's gonna find his weekend long. Waiting for his Mavic
Yeah.
2.
It's our anniversary this weekend, but I want Tuesday to arrive. I need Tuesday.
oh yeah,
Take care, everybody. See you when we
Yes.
get back.
Enjoy,
Bye.
and happy anniversary.
yeah,
Thank you. Bye.
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. So he finally decided to push the button to buy a Mavic Air 2.
Yeah. To me, I think, I'm happy with the Mavic Air 2. I just wish DJI would kind of get it together and get that smart controller working with it. That would be nice.
Yeah.
you know, for those that have a smart controller. But I don't know. I think it's going to be a little while.
Yeah, Gary, there. Yeah, you're right. You know, I don't mind watching the other stuff, but it just seems sometimes it goes on and on. That's all. But no, I understand you don't have to run through aerials in the title, but
So Nunya is having a fun of his life down there at Surges, and he's coming back probably next week. So he's gonna have to insulate himself for 14 days when he gets there.
Wow.
Gets back home.
well, see, that's the problem I was going to run into just going into Quebec, right?
Yeah,
Oh, really?
yeah,
We have to isolate if we go from Ontario to Quebec?
Yeah.
Because of me being a school bus driver.
Oh, because of your job. Right. Okay. Gotcha.
well, it's not only that. Yeah, everybody really has to do that. Really.
Yeah,
So,
even when you go province to province, you're supposed to, when you come back, you're supposed to isolate or whatever. So,
I didn't know that. Not that I've traveled, but
yeah. But see, with me on a school bus, we went down the 28th, way back around, you know, the 30th or 31st. So I have to isolate for 14 days, but except school goes back, what, the 7th or 8th? Wouldn't have been long enough for me.
like that doctor that came to Quebec and he went back to where he lives, didn't self-insulate, and he started giving people the virus.
Yeah.
They had they had no virus at all there at all. And that picked up from there. And he was a doctor, for God's sake, you know.
Yeah, my concern is like how does the government now in Canada, anyways? How do they track you? Like, are they doing anything now to, like, I've heard stories where you get phone calls or somebody may actually show up locally from the local health department at your door to check to see if you're home.
Yeah, some places are doing it. They're doing checkups on you. Look what Geek Savannah just wrote down with the smart controller.
Yeah, you see that.
oh, that'll be a real kick in the testes to a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know, if you really look at it, your cell phone tracks you everywhere you go.
Well, that's true.
Although, you know, you can turn location services off on those
Yeah,
phones.
that's true.
I do.
Yeah.
I have it off unless I'm actively using Google Maps or something.
I go to Super Carnival and
Yeah,
I
but
get-
location services doesn't have to be enabled on your phone
Yeah.
for your number for your phone to be tracked, because every phone has an IMEI number, and
That's a
as
good
long
point, Rich.
as
That's a good
as long
point.
as that information is available to whoever,
Yeah, that's a good point.
they
But
can
that's at the
they can
carrier
track
level.
the signal from cell
Yeah.
tower to cell tower.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you're right. Absolutely right.
Location services is more of it's a
Ad based, isn't it?
yeah, it's a
Turns off
it's
GPS
a
to the
layer,
apps,
it's a layer,
right?
it's like a door you can open to say, hey, I'm running certain apps that need to know my location, you know, my geolocation, so
yeah.
you know, you allow it, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So I will be doing more flying today.
Nice.
That's good.
I got another tower to go and fly.
Excellent. Excellent.
Have you going to do that graveyard or whatever the heck it is, vineyard?
I didn't do it yet. I got to get a hold of the owner.
Yeah.
Gotta see what-
Down here, I see a couple vineyards, just grapes like crazy hanging off them right now.
Yeah, I got to find out which day he wants me to go. They're also tracking you through the toll booth on the freeway or your license plate.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, down in the States. I don't know if they do that as much here, do they, guys? In
We
Canada.
don't have toll booths here.
Yeah, but you got like the what's that one that goes through Toronto, the 407 or whatever the heck. it
Yeah.
is?
Yeah, the 407, yeah.
They read license plates all the time.
Well, yeah, because they got to charge you.
Right. Right.
It's the Canadian toll booth.
Yeah.
Used to have toll booths here, but they took them all down. So
Yeah, I remember them, eh? But
Yeah.
yeah, they took them.
Great State Bridge used to have it. They
Yeah, I remember that.
on the 55 on the on Route 10.
Yeah.
They used to have two or three of them.
What, they just keep it up long enough to pay for the bridges or something like that? Or?
That's what's supposed to be, but they're going for more money all the time. So
Yeah.
they also try. Okay. Hey, how you doing there, John Coopy?
Okay, right back,
Joe.
guys. Time for coffee. I got to go throw the garbage out the street too. They'll be here shortly. Right
Okay.
back.
All right.
It's cup number 2 done.
Yeah, me too.
I'm
Mike.
still. I just finished number 1. So yeah. Excuse me, Butler. Can I have a refill?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I got to get it myself.
How you doing there, John Coopy? Good morning. Good morning.
Hey, Hugh, are you going to get out and do any flying? Have you had any opportunity to get out and do any flying lately?
I was flying yesterday or the day before. Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah. I haven't been flying much, so I just honestly, because I live in the city now,
Mhm.
I have to go somewhere to fly. It's
Yeah.
a lot less convenient. I used to be able to just fly from my backyard, and I lived right beside rivers and lakes, and so I could just fly right around my house, right? So I'm not doing nearly as much as I used to.
Yeah.
But that's okay. I'm fine with that. When I do get out, I enjoy it.
Oh yeah. I'm trying to secure a spot in the Waterloo Tri-City area. We used to have one a long time ago, many years ago. This area that we secured from a farmer, and
And fly RC.
yeah, Fly RC.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to secure another area, and it's hasn't been great so far, but I'm going to keep trying until I find somebody who's willing to just let a small handful of people gather together, and I'm trying to keep it small, and they could fly drones, they can fly FPV, they can fly RC helicopters. And so I'm still debating on if I register the field with Mac, then the only thing that people would need would be a Mac membership, right?
Right.
And then they could fly there, then I'd be, covered with Mac liability insurance and that sort of thing. And so with the property owner too, as well.
Yeah.
Right. But so working on that, hopefully we'll have something nailed down before the fall. That'll be nice. Yeah. The last deal we had was great. It was like $500 a year. And we had this nice big chunk, and it was all grass. We had a takeoff pad and landing pad, and it was nice. It was not too far out. It was like a Kitchener area and Bloomingdale area, and it was great. It was a nice big open sky. You had a few little trees around us, but that was it. So yeah, fingers crossed. Hopefully we'll find something. I'll find something again.
There you go.
And then we can have a Waterloo Palooza.
I haven't been down that way in quite a while.
Now, if I win the lotto, I'll just buy a friggin' strip of land and put up some cabins. No.
Last time I was in Waterloo was 1997. Wow. Things have changed.
Oh yeah. We've got more roundabouts than Carter's got liver pills, I tell you.
Yep.
Brent says that maybe a Mavic 2 if I do get any new drone.
Really, Gary?
Just an Air 2. Okay.
Wow, that's surprising.
Okay. And why would that be, Gary?
I'm guessing he wants a bigger sensor.
Yeah, maybe so.
Because Gary does professional videography and photography, so.
Yeah.
Kind of like Paul. I think he likes his Phantom for that. He's got a 1-inch sensor, doesn't it, the Phantom?
Yeah, I think so. But triple the price.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're making money with it,
yeah. Oh yeah.
not, then,
exactly.
it's just a business expense. No big deal.
Yeah.
Check it off.
That would be fun.
Oh, just for OcuSync. But the Mavic Air 2 has OcuSync, Gary.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
So
Unfortunately, it just doesn't have the smart controller capability yet.
yeah, I guess if that's a deal breaker.
Yeah.
No, not yet. None yet. They're still closed. I have a feeling they're going to be closed all year.
Yeah, I think so. I agree with Roger.
Morning, JDS.
Are you still at work? Oh, JDS. Wow. It's
Wow.
getting more than 16 hours right there. Oh, your car
Wow.
broke. Oh, crap.
Oh no, not the little Avio or whatever.
Sorry to hear that, JDS.
Is that the new little one you bought, JDS? Oh, Gary doesn't want the Fly app. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. But there was a rumor also that the next iteration of the Mavic Air, the Mavic Pro, whether it's going to be called the Pro 3 or whatever they're going to call it, there was a rumor, and I don't know how true it is, that DJI was actually wanting to move to use the Fly app as their standard. Rather than having all these different apps, they wanted to move to one app, but the app would update according to whatever drone you're flying. And certain features may be available on the app based on the drone you select, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think from a development point of view, that they're going to streamline stuff to be more cross-compatible, like especially from a control and software perspective, right? But who knows?
You know what I would love to see? I'd love to see Geeksvana interview somebody from DJI, like one of the developers. That would be a good conversation. I'd love to talk about why they use the Go 4 app versus the Fly app, and I'd love to find out what's going on.
That would be a great interview. And they can, I mean, obviously the developer is going to be under some serious NDAs where they won't be able to disclose a lot, but at least they'll be able to maybe
Update us a little bit.
help us to understand the thinking process, right? And where things might be going.
I'll be right back. Okay, guys, give me a couple of minutes.
Okay.
I'll make you host.
All right, buddy.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, Brant Ariel says, so they're making the prosumer drones use their toy app.
Well,
Well,
I got you, Gary. It
yeah,
doesn't make sense to me either.
Yeah, I think, I don't know. It's hard to say. With DJI, it's always like, you put a pair of dice in your hand and
I don't know. I'm pretty happy with their quality. I don't know. Oh,
the
Sean,
quality,
you tried. Okay.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. I know. It was kind of a long shot, but
Yeah, that would be awesome if that could ever happen. Oh, you got to keep knocking on the door, man. Just keep knocking. Eventually, somebody will cave. Or you can get a disgruntled DJI.
somebody
developer.
who's left the company. That would be cool. I'd love that. Well, he's gone to Parrot in the U.S. He's defected from China.
Yeah. Or subcontracted to Skydio or something, I don't know.
Yeah, let's do that.
Oh man.
You guys realize it's Friday?
I know.
Yeah.
I know. TGIF in a big way.
Right on.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Carpenter Rick is going to be getting my Mavic 2 Pro and all the gear.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. We've he just wanted something that's heavier, more stable, and and he's getting a great deal because I've got a lot of stuff with that. So,
Nice.
and my reasoning for selling it is twofold. Number one, I don't fly it as much as I fly my Mavic Air 2. And I'm just a hobbyist, right? So I'm not doing anything professional. And I'm also, it's also going to help me finance to kind of get back into a little bit of the RC helicopter hobby, which I miss. And I'm going to help out you know, my buddy's wife there who wants to sell off some of the RC heli gear. So it's kind of the sale of that is kind of going to finance a few things. You know, one way indirectly helping somebody else, and another way just I got the dog playing with the squeaky toy now. Yeah, so you know, and he's going to get something that's really stable, nice platform, and he's going to get the smart controller with it too, I think. Yeah,
Wow,
so
that's a good package.
yeah, he's going to end up. It's like got 5 batteries. It's got the Flymore combo.
Wow,
Yeah,
very
a
nice.
bunch of filters. Yeah, it's a nice even a backpack comes with a. Where
Did
I
he
put
buy
it?
the Mavic Mini off you?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he
Yeah, he
did.
did.
Right, that's right.
Yeah. I've got the. I love these Low Pro backpacks. These
Oh,
things
I
are
love Low Pro,
amazing.
one of my favorite brands.
Right, they're a little pricey, but you know what?
They're damn
Like
good quality.
Everything.
What I like
fits
is their
in here.
innovativeness. They're really
Oh yeah,
innovative.
you gotta love this. Like the
Yeah.
way everything packs up into this, right? And I mean, I've got my smart controller up here, which is really nice, you know. And then the drones batteries are here. The drones there. Just trying to get this in camera, but yeah, this thing is amazing. I mean, you just pack up and go.
I used to use one of their fanny packs for years. It was just the perfect size and configuration.
Yeah. And I have one for my Mavic Air too, which is obviously
there
a
you
bit
go.
smaller.
There you go.
But yeah, they're awesome because you can, even if you want to take a couple aircraft, you've got everything contained in a few backpacks, right?
Yeah.
And then you just grab and go.
You know what I actually switched to for the backpack? I'm using an Amazon Basics,
Oh yeah.
which turned out to be perfect for
Nice.
everything I want for my camera, my drone, just, you know, everything I need to kind of run out of the house and do some vlogging and flying or whatnot.
Yeah. Yeah, because like, you know, when you're doing YouTube stuff or anything, it's like you begin to, you know, appreciate how much crap you got to take with you.
Oh,
I've got a GoPro, I got a DSLR, I got a drone. Let me see what else. Sometimes I'll bring a secondary microphone. You know, I mean, filters, ND filters, polarized filters for the drone and for the camera.
No.
Accessories for the GoPro. Yeah.
Just checking out the chat here. Brand Ariel's got to get going. Take care, Brand Ariels. Thanks for dropping in.
oh, Gary leaving?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so
You'll always be glory.
see you
to
later,
me.
Gary.
Hey, what's up, Exploration Obsession?
Once he figured out the zippers.
Zippers.
Hey, Exploration, how you doing? Okay, I'm just reading up, catching up on the chat.
I was out for
Yeah,
a walk
so-
yesterday, and I saw a class of kids all together like little ducks in a row, no masks, no social distancing.
What?
Yeah, on the Brock Trail. I was out walking, just, you know, for a hike. Oh man, there's like 20 kids all clustered together like a little disease vector. It was terrifying.
Yeah, I don't get it. I just, you know, and then this is what makes it so frustrating for for a lot of folks is, you know, on one hand you're being told this, but on the other hand you're seeing this done, and it's not consistent.
Yeah.
So, you know, like, okay, here's a scale. Like, let's figure out how to balance things out, and you know, let's introduce a little common sense in the middle and make it work. Like,
Yeah, but isn't there a law here in Canada, or in Quebec, I know there is one. Kids from the age of a certain age group to 12 years old don't have to put their mask on. 12 years old and up.
I have no idea. Probably not. It just, you know, it was one of those things that just kind of got me. It just kind of made me aware.
Yeah. Okay, Nanya, you have a good and safe weekend.
And another thing coming up with me, Roger, there on the bus is that grade 4 and up have to have masks before they get on the bus. And then from, you know, kindergarten up to grade 4, up to grade 3, it's recommended they wear them, but not they don't have to.
Right.
So how the
So
heck am I
what's-
supposed to police that? What happens if
Well,
the kid forgot his mask at home? They say, sorry, no, you can't get on the bus.
Technically, you're allowed to do that, but I guess my bigger concern is once you're on the bus, obviously you're on the bus, but once the kids are on the bus and you're in transit, and you know how you have that big mirror where you can look back and quickly see, you know, what's going on. What if you notice some kids pulling down their masks and talking to each other and they're sitting this far away?
Yeah, it's
Stop
not
the
up to
bus.
me. Yep.
Is that up to you to say anything?
No.
Right? Like, it's tough. It's
Yeah, yeah. Not unless they're going to put a, monitor on each bus to keep an eye on the kids. I mean,
yeah.
your job is driving the bus. I mean, it's the safety end of it. You got to concentrate on what you're doing, right?
Yeah, I mean, Blind Neil does make a point, but when it comes to kids on the bus, I guess are the parents going to have to get them all COVID tested? I mean, he says we can have gatherings of up to 10 people as long as everyone knows they are well. I do see the problem though, or he says I don't see the problem.
Oh, so
Yeah, and I mean, look, okay, I'll give you an example. So we're up at the trailer park, and we're allowed to have a gathering of up to 10 people if your site allows it. Some sites are really small, and our site's a bit bigger, so it's easier, right? But you still have to. You just have to, you know the people that you're dealing with, right? Because they're your friends. You talk, you share your stories. You more or less know each other's traveling habits, kind of get an idea of what that person's about, and you talk to one another. But when you're dealing with kids or other people that you really don't know from Adam, are you going to ask them all these questions?
yeah.
And how do you do that with kids? I don't know. It's going to be a tough call.
And and when these kids do go back to school or whatever, get on the school bus or whatever, or get off the bus at the school, there's friends they haven't seen for 6 months or 8 months now.
Yeah.
They're going to be up there hugging each other and everything else, right? It's just, I don't know.
Well, Blind Neil says something that I agree and don't disagree with. He says, if we continue to let paranoia to control us, this will never end.
Yeah.
And I agree to a point where, some people get really paranoid, but I think at the same time, it's not so much paranoia, but I think it's confusion, because we keep getting information, and it'd be nice if the information would all come in and make sense, right? And then at this level, it's agreed that, hey, this is going to be the standard practice for a while until we get a better handle on this, right? And I
There's
think
some school down in Georgia or something, they had to close already, public school.
Yeah. And I mean, if like the whole bus driver thing, a lot of the bus drivers traditionally are folks that are, pre-retirement or retirement, folks that are more mature, and, they may have in the past have had some health issues, or even the whole age thing. You're a little concerned about, if I got sick with COVID, could I actually, would I be okay? Would it be like a flu or a cold, or could it be worse? Right.
Yep.
And if it's because it's so much of an unknown, how comfortable does one feel about that? Right.
And another article I read yesterday that they're saying that, the driver has to have a mask on at all times, but they got to have a face shield on too. But when the kids are loading and unloading, well, we can't have it all on while you're driving. So every stop, you got to put this mask on or shield on. Then, okay, once the kids are on, set it, take it off, then drive away, then go to the next one, do the same thing. I don't know.
Wow, look at that. Look at that shot. Look at that shot.
That's with the Zoom yesterday.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's actually really good.
I zoomed in and I flew up a little bit. So.
Man, you've got such a beautiful place to fly, Roger.
Yeah.
And it's so green there too, eh?
Oh yeah.
Around here we got a few trees that are dying off, like the leaves are turned brown already. because I think there's a lack of water.
See that plate here, that square thing right there I'm pointing at?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, now you see where his tractor was?
Yeah.
He'll sit there in back of his barn and he'll shoot at that with powdered rifle.
Holy crap.
Oh, I thought maybe it was a beehive or something.
No, he'd shoot at that. That's his target. He'll shoot that with his powdered rifle and his
Oh,
other rifles he's got. He's got a hell of a collection of rifles. And believe me,
Hey, as long as he's not shooting at your drone.
Yeah.
he's
that
got his
your-
own drone. He's got a Mavic Air Pro. So
is that your landlord?
yeah.
So your landlord now has a drone. That's awesome.
No, because when we had the Roger Palooza here,
Yeah.
he came over and he was looking at everybody flying and looking at the guys doing their race drones and everything. He says, "I like to fly one of the big ones." That he's talking about the Pro, so we told him what kind. He gets on Kijiji here in Quebec. The guy in Quebec City had one for sale for $1,000, everything furnished.
Oh,
So and it's a 3-hour drive from here to Quebec, right?
Wow.
Jumped in his truck, left right away, went to Quebec, came back with the drone.
Good for him.
wow.
That's how badly he wanted it. And he used to fly every day last summer, every day. And now I talked to him, he hasn't flown it in a hell of a long time. I said, "You better fly it, man. Get those batteries. The batteries got to be flown."
Yeah.
He said, "I don't have time. Well, find the time."
Yeah. Yeah. He can be your flying. He can be a flying buddy for a while, right?
Yeah.
Say, hey, let's fly together. I'll,
He brought Kim out to a place to fly, and there Kim's up in the air, and him too, and he's always on. Kim's the only one thing you got to watch out for here is what's that? Bears. I fly and look around for a bear, and but I'd like to go to that place where they flew. It was a very nice place, apparently. So
bears. We actually had a bear in the campground. Black bear has been sighted, right?
Yeah.
And it's, how people tend to have those outdoor fridges.
Yeah.
But usually with an outdoor fridge or a fridge that you put in like a shed, right?
Yeah.
You typically store just canned stuff in there or bottles, right? Like beer, pop, that sort of water, whatever, right? Some people decided that, maybe because I've got a lot of kids or, I don't want to have to go and get groceries. They started putting food stuff in there.
Oh.
And the bear has been in our park for a while now and just makes his rounds.
Yeah.
And the Ministry of Natural Resources, the MNR, were called just to be on alert, right? But our neighbor behind us, kind of, they're in a park model trailer, so it's almost like a makeshift house type thing, right? As opposed to like a pull trailer, like a travel trailer or tent trailer or stuff like that. And she saw the bear just walking by the window on her deck. Yeah, it freaked her right out. And apparently he got into a outdoor fridge, because now you see, he thinks, well, I found one fridge and there was food in it. So if I see something like this kind of an object, I'm going to try to open it up to see if there's food in it again, right?
Yeah.
So the park had to put out this big notice to everybody to say, hey, don't be doing that.
Yeah.
Don't be putting food out in outside. Make sure you take out your garbage. They have bear-proof bins in the park you can dump your garbage into.
Yeah. We had a bear just here in the woods here next to us there. My landlord caught him. So
Oh, no kidding.
yeah. Bon DJI. What's this? The top 4 accessories for a Mavic Mini. Okay.
Oh, DJI sales emails.
Yeah. Buy now. Yeah, right.
Jump right on it.
Just letting you guys know that I got to head into a Microsoft Teams meeting with work in about 10 minutes, so
Okay.
I'll have to slip out for a bit, and hopefully in time I'll be back, but just a heads up.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, Blind Neil, I get it. Yeah, don't be a you know what and keep the food locked up. Yeah, I agree. You know, I keep my food in the trailer. I mean, I have a small fridge in my travel trailer, but I make it work.
Yeah.
And you know, if I just try to plan my meals out and my groceries if I'm up there for a week, and you know, you do your best, right? If you got to go into the grocery store, and yeah, it's a half-hour drive or whatever it is, 45-minute drive to get there. It is what it is. It's you know, just be thankful you're on holidays, and you know, you get to enjoy that, and that's the way I look at it.
I know at the camping ground where my son goes to, they got their fridges outdoors in the cabin and the freezers. There's no bears around there, so they don't have to worry about that. So
Yeah,
and my son just bought a trailer. They're moving it probably this weekend to put it on the lot.
nice.
So he bought it from his
Yeah,
mother.
we're gonna get we've got a 30, I think it's a 32-foot travel trailer. It's very open concept. We like it, but it's a 2000 and oh my gosh, I think it's a 2014 or 13. Maybe it's a 12. Anyways, we had it because they use a membrane roof on it on some travel trailers, right? So
Yep.
it's like a rubberized roof.
Rubber roof, yeah.
Yeah, ours is cracking, and we've had some water come in, especially in the bathroom area. So we've got to get. So we're getting the roof redone,
Oh,
and there's a guy that does it. He's going to peel off the membrane. He's going to take off all our vents, disconnect the AC. He's going to look at all the structure underneath. He's going to fix up whatever needs to be fixed up, and then he's going to put a new membrane back on and seal everything up. And that in itself is like somewhere between $5,000 to $6,000.
Okay.
But we asked ourselves, do we really want to get in debt with another trailer right now, or is $5,000 or $6,000 make more sense? And for us, it made more sense because we figure even if we got another 5 years out of this trailer, it'll pay for itself.
oh
and
yeah.
then because if we wanted to get another travel trailer or a bigger trailer, we're still looking at, you know, you're looking at around 25,000 and up, and that's used.
It's expensive.
You know,
It's a lot of
new
drones,
trailers.
man.
Yeah, and right now trailer sales are through the roof because nobody can travel on vacation. Nobody can travel out of country. So what are families doing? They're
Yeah.
buying trailers and they're going camping with their kids, right?
Well, my mother-in-law sold my son the trailer for $2,000.
Oh, that's a good
nice.
deal. Yeah.
Cost $150 just to transfer from the one place to another.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's hooking up the water and everything included. So it's not bad.
Lots of black bears in Elliott Lake, apparently, according to
It's
me.
not a very old trailer either. She bought it 2 years ago.
Oh my God, that's a hell of a deal.
Yeah, but I don't know what year it is though. But she bought it 2 years ago, and now she bought a brand new one.
Okay.
And transferred onto her lot.
Who is this?
And my son's mother-in-law.
Oh, your son. Okay, gotcha.
So they're well off, believe me.
Yeah, we have I guess relatives that are not doing too badly, and some folks that we know, and you just you know, hey, you know, if you're able to get a good deal, why not, right?
Yeah. Well, he jumped on it right away, but
Yeah.
he was hesitant. He didn't, you know, because he wants to go and get a house. He wants to go and rent a house. There's coming up soon there.
Yeah.
He's have a house payments to do. Right now he's living in an apartment, but a house is a lot more work than an apartment.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because right now his girlfriend spends all of the summer at the camping ground while he stays at home
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
he has to work.
Our trailer, we got a 38-foot park model, but I got it for nothing really.
Yeah.
But because see what happens to the trail, well, there's a few trailer parks here just west of us here down around West Lauren Rodney area. But you can't have trailers in there more than, was it 15 or 18 years old? You have to get rid of them.
Oh, wow.
So it cost them, somebody thousands of dollars to get it removed and dispose of it, right? Or whatever.
Hmm.
They give them away, but you have to come and get it and clean up the site. So guess what I did?
Deal.
So,
Yeah. I know that our campground does something similar, but they allow you to keep your original trailer in place. And as long as you get it gas checked, like get the gas lines checked and the hot water tank checked and that sort of thing. If you get it inspected by somebody in the park who's licensed to do that,
yeah.
and they give you the thumbs up, then, or you get whatever needs to be fixed, you're allowed to keep it. But if you sell your site, like if you leave your site, and the owner may either has that choice to either, it has to be inspected, and if it doesn't pass inspection, they either have the choice, they have to fix it or remove it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this park here that I got this trailer from, there, I don't think there's hardly any travel trailer. I think it's all mostly park models.
Oh
Are
yeah,
in this place.
Yeah.
But
I like the park models because I like the whole concept of having that adder room.
yeah, well, we got tip outs, for
Yeah.
the bedroom and for the living room. But
Right.
I wasn't the only one who got a trailer out of there. But I had my other sister, her husband there, they went and got one too. But
Everybody, check out everybody's channel. Make sure you got them supported, and don't forget that like button.
All right, gentlemen, I'm going to slide out for a bit. It was great jumping in on the chat. I got to jump over to my other work-related chat. So
Okay.
we'll catch everybody later. Hopefully I'll be back on, but if not, everyone have a great day, and I hope you all get a chance to get flying today.
Okay.
See you,
Have a
Rich.
good
hey,
one.
Rich.
Yeah.
Yep.
Take care.
Bye. Hey, Goldfish, how you doing? Nice to see you.
Hey, go fish. Good morning.
Morning. So big plans for the weekend, Roger?
How the calling for thunderstorms on Sunday and Monday.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought we had some too, but it doesn't seem to happen now.
So
pretty good here.
well, I'm gonna finish the rest of the balcony today.
Yeah.
Gotta
Oh,
push
you're power washing, right?
Yeah, gotta push everything over on the other side of the balcony now, and after that, do the balcony.
Yep.
And we'll see how it goes for tonight. I want to fly that tower tonight.
You do
Looks
some
fu-
diving.
No.
Oh no,
Put that
call,
Mavic Air, just dive it.
well, it's funny. They're calling for risk of thunderstorms 60% now on Sunday. But the funny thing is, the top story says tornado threat returns to parts of Ontario on Friday.
Yeah,
I must be up farther north because of beautiful weather here. Don't seem to be anything coming this way. We'll have to look at the radar, see if there's anything exciting.
Had a lot
I
of
see.
drownings lately.
And
Yeah,
that's
they say-
something, eh?
Sunday 20% chance of rain. Oh, that's nothing then. But Monday 84% thunderstorms.
Oh, there you go.
Tuesday 98% thunderstorms. So, oh,
Yeah, it looks like that thing that might be nasty is way up around Thunder Bay. They're talking about tornadoes. There's nothing around our way.
Geek Savannah. I have just reorganized my channel page and playlist. YouTube make it so awkward to do. Now I feel like washing my eyes out with bleach. Hey, Organized Confusion. Good morning. How you doing? Nice to see you.
Organized confusion. Good morning.
I feel you, Sean. I feel like washing my eyes out with bleach quite frequently. But doesn't help. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to mow the lawn this weekend.
Yeah, Kim too.
Yeah, well, here I'm gonna have to mow the weeds.
Ah,
Now that my son is potentially moving out, it's hard to get him to do anything.
oh, easy.
Yeah, well, he's thinking about it, right?
Aye, okay.
So now when you ask him to do the yard work, it's like very hard.
Yeah, you had something to threaten them with before, right?
Yeah. Exactly, Paul.
Hey, good morning, Kim.
What's up, Kim?
Great back. I just got to blow my nose there.
Insert sound effects.
Yeah. Had to mute in order to yell at my dog, sitting there crying, wants to go back out again. She just came in like 10 minutes ago.
We appreciate you muting. Yeah, I think it's time to barbecue tonight. That's what I'll do for supper. Put on some burgers. Had corn on the cob last night. Oh my God, it was good.
Yeah.
I haven't had that in a while.
Not last night, night before. Yeah, I did a hamburger, sausages, and cob and the corn.
Nice.
Yeah, with my teeth situation, I can't eat corn.
Oh, that's too bad.
I could, but I could probably end up with more teeth broken.
Not worth it. Not worth it, eh? You can always cut it off the cob.
Yeah, I know. I used to do that for my mother.
Yeah. It's not quite the same, but
Hey, Jackie, Jack Sparky, just at work. Okay.
mentioned barbecue. Go Fish says it'll be right over. All right, bud.
I think I still got some chicken in the fridge. Might have a barbecue chicken tonight.
That reminds me, I got to take a run to Strathroy one day. Go get some chickens. I got 6 chickens waiting for me down in Strathroy, but I just got to get down there.
Okay.
I got relatives down there. They got They go chickens for Swiss Chalet, and they always have too many chickens. So,
oh, nice.
So, got 6 down there. They got them in the freezer waiting for me.
Oh man, I used to find it so funny harvesting chickens when I was a kid. You know, like like people that have never, people that have heard the expression running around with a chicken like its head cut off.
Yeah.
If you've never seen it, it's crazy.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Well, no mail today. Mailman just drove right by. I better charge up my batteries if I want to go flying later, right?
Yep.
Yeah, if you want to fly. I don't know. I'm looking at here. We got thunderstorm and tomorrow on Sunday, and then Saturday is kind of windy. So I don't think I'm going to charge any batteries. I think I'll leave the drone at home this weekend.
One thing I hate with this charger.
I'll probably have a bunch of grass to cut anyway. So.
Ooh, 3 legs. That's gross, Kim. More meat, I guess, but 3 legs. Ooh, that's creepy.
Batteries are charging.
I don't know if you ever seen it. They got a new way now catching chickens. They got a machine in there with conveyor belts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they go through. It's the width of the barn, and they keep pushing the chickens down towards the end, and the chickens, they come into a center, then they hop onto another one which goes up in another conveyor. Then the guy grabs them and starts putting them in cages. It was amazing watching that thing. It was just,
my son used to do that for work. Every morning he had different places to go to catch chickens, put them in the cages.
Yeah. Yeah, usually I have a crew, to go from barn to barn to barn, or farm or whatever.
Yeah.
That's all they do is catch chickens, right?
I don't think I'd be able to eat chicken if I had to do it every day,
Oh. Hey, I worked at an egg grading station for 2 years when I was younger. I never touched an egg for 4 years or 5 years afterwards.
Well, there you go, Neil. That's a technique.
You
Yeah.
always just wrap the chicken with a burlap sack, hold it tightly by the neck, and chop the head. Oh,
That's a way to do it for sure.
Yeah, I remember back in the day when I was going to my grandmother's place there, my grandfather used to go chop the heads off the chicken and then run around. Then
Yep.
we had the chicken for supper that night.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, we used to fresh milk, fresh fish.
Because where my grandparents lived, now it's called the La Village Lantin in Drummondville. It's all historical site now.
Oh,
And
wow.
my grandparents' house is on that historical site.
Nice. Do you ever go back?
No.
Or had enough of it?
A couple months. I haven't went and seen it because now it costs us a lot of money to go in there now to go look at it.
Oh, okay.
And a lot of walking involved. So no,
Okay.
sorry.
Yeah.
That's one place I want to go fly to is by the river there, but gotta have somebody with me.
Yeah.
Roger, can I test a live flight here on Zoom in a bit? I won't make any noise. No problem, John. No problem at all. Just let me know when you want to come in. Well, you got the link anyway. So
Yeah.
That
Yeah, I'll
should be
show you something,
interesting.
guys. Okay. But this is the new way they're catching chickens now. It's a conveyor belt.
What are those freaking lasers? Those red, no.
Good.
It looked
see-
like laser beams. Oh my God.
okay.
But
Don't
it's a
even-
machine. But I don't know if it'll go back to where was it here? Hang on, right there. There's the front of it. See, it just lowers down, and they go along, and the chickens all come up on the conveyor belt. Yeah, and they just go along and put chickens in.
Must be an expensive machine.
I don't want to see how the sausage is made, man.
I don't-
Ugh. Yuck.
But they just go in now instead of chicken catchers. They just
Yeah.
they scoop them up in belts, and then the guy just stand there, put them in cages. Going for a amusement ride.
Yeah. Yep. Indeed.
Everybody check out everybody's channel.
Yeah, no kidding, Blaine. He had a lot of chicken catchers out of business with that job.
I wonder if Paul's got no flying.
I don't know. He was there in the background, wasn't he, a while ago?
Yeah.
Was there any ships going through?
Oh
That's what I
no.
was just checking, pulling up the website.
Yeah, just pulling up marine traffic too here. Oh, slow
Oh.
loading.
Hello.
Oh, look at there's 3 ships at Marine City right now, coming up
Oh yeah.
right
Oh yeah. Tons.
behind each other. The God, the Leda, and the Calumet. Holy mackerel, there's 3 of them right in a row. And oh, look at that one just going through right now by Paul. And another one just went by a few minutes ago. So the Assiniboine, it just should actually, if we bring up Stream Time Live, it should be just going through there right now.
Oh yeah. He's got lots coming.
Oh, there's a ton of boats coming through today. It's funny, the other day there was just nothing. So, yep. Oh, yeah, there's the Assiniboine's going through right now. So it's upbound. I'll be able to see Paul's vehicle if he's there in a minute.
That's got to be one of the best places to live if you wanted to fly ships, right? Right where
Oh.
Paul is.
Oh, yeah. Well, they have to go by there, right?
It's like a choke point.
Guys, look at the chunks out of that old piece of crap. Holy Jesus.
Maritime jobs per farm. Yeah, Blind Neil. Yeah. This Carpenter Rick's pretty occupied this morning.
Those other 3 in a row coming up there, that's not for about another hour or so, but
What's that? Ships coming in?
yeah, from Marine City, they're northbound, but
Okay.
they about another hour or so, an hour and a half. There's 3 ships right after each other.
Okay. Yeah, Furball, I didn't put any music on it yet. I got to put music on the videos. I'm only putting one up today and one tomorrow.
Yeah, I got to go over to see a friend of mine here shortly. I got to looking to. He's got the same police scanner I got, and he bought it
Oh.
to for having to listen to St. Thomas cops. But anyways, they decided to encrypt everything, so now he's not using it. So stop thinking about buying it.
Oh, they've encrypted their stuff.
Yeah.
Wow.
St. Thomas and Elmer Police encrypted everything. But OPP, we still get them, and all the fire departments, ambulances, all that stuff. We still get all that.
Yeah.
But my sister, I lent her mine, and she really wants one. So his is the exact same one mine is. So, and I programmed it for him. So, anyways, they he said, come on over and we'll talk about it. So I got to go over there in about a half an hour. But he's only 5 minutes away, so.
3 hours ago, Rick posted loading up and heading home. Oh, okay. Blind Neil.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, he told me yesterday on the live stream he was going home tomorrow. Okay. All right, today. I forgot about that.
What, Nunya?
No, Rick.
Oh, Rick.
Yeah.
I think Nunya was getting ready to leave to go home too, wasn't he?
Wednesday. Next Wednesday, he said.
Oh, next Wednesday. Oh.
Everybody check out everybody's channels. So there's no ships right now going through?
Yeah, there's one going through right now. I'm just waiting for him to pan around to see if Paul's vehicle's
Okay.
in the parking lot. Because if Paul was out, he'd be flying right now, but they haven't showed the parking lot yet. So they're coming right around to it right now. Don't see Paul's vehicle there. Unless he's down a little bit further. I think but this guy just zoomed in again. I can't see parking lot.
Oh, Lord. Yeah. Hey, Beyond Trees, good morning.
What's up, Beyond Trees? Morning. How you doing?
Oh, that's cool. Goldfish, yeah.
I think Mom's getting up.
Mom's getting up. Your wife?
Yeah.
That's sweet that you call her mom.
Dog's got all excited there and going to run downstairs. And they come out of the bedroom, so she's got to be up.
Yeah. It's funny how we do that. We treat the dogs like they're our kids and call mommy. I do the same thing.
Yeah.
I used to anyway.
Well, it's funny, wife's a little bit slow there, but anyways, I come in the house and we've been out somewhere. I go and let the dogs out. Anyways, because they're all excited, they want to go outside. So anyways, they go outside and then I get ready to come back in. I say, hey, Mom's home. Well, geez, they start crying and running like hell.
Oh, yeah.
Funny how dogs don't name, right? Because as soon as if Roxy's around me and all that, and Kim's at the other end, I'd say go see Kim. She'll run right up to go see Kim.
Oh, they're not stupid.
Oh, they're not too bad at all. I remember when I looked at who was it there? He just pointed me out one day about that dog whisperer there. What's his face?
Oh, Caesar Milan.
He got me pissed one day. He says, "A dog doesn't remember what happened 5 seconds ago." Excuse me. You know, dog has freaking good memory. Believe me.
Yeah. My dogs hate the dog whisperer show.
Your dogs don't like it?
Yeah, because I keep trying to do what he does to them.
Oh, yeah.
I took the breeze out for storage yesterday. Worked like a charm. Oh, nice Beatrice. Yeah, I gotta take my Spark out. Not my Spark, my Mavic Mini.
Yep. Okay. You gotta move up close here while Mama goes by me. Yeah.
Good morning.
Yep. Well, if they go a little bit more to the left of the camera here, I can see the parking lot, but if Paul was flying, he'd be coming into land right now, but you don't see a drone flying around there.
I would phone him, but it'll probably bug him when he's flying.
Yeah, he's probably sleeping, I would think, but I can tell you in a minute. They'll zoom out here in a minute or swing a little more to the left. Oh, there they go. They're swinging left now. Figured they would.
What's swinging left?
No, I don't see Paul's vehicle at all.
Oh, you're looking at the cameras. Gotcha.
No, don't see Paul's vehicle at all. He must be home.
Yeah, I think if he wasn't feeling well, he probably
Yeah,
wouldn't
he
be
said he wasn't
droning.
feeling well this morning, so yeah.
Well, I'm not going to disturb him then. If he's not going to feel well, right, have him rest. Everybody, check out everybody's channels. Make sure you hit that like button on the way in and way out.
Kim says, I think we had a Yeti in the yard last night.
Yeah.
And I reply, or was that just Roger? I was watching the news this morning, and some little girl, they were out walking their dog and a new puppy they bought. And the dogs were off leash just ahead of them. And some guy comes with a car, scoops up the puppy and takes off.
What?
Yeah. Just stole the little girl's dog. I couldn't believe it.
Can I get the license plate?
Yeah, the police are searching for cameras and all that sort of stuff. But the little girl gets on there. Please bring my dog back. It's so sweet. A lot of dog theft. Well, I guess there's a lot of strange behavior during this COVID.
Oh yeah. Well, it's like the guy there that I think he had a couple of attempted murder charges against him out of Strathroy. Have you been reading that?
No.
Well, anyways, they were looking for him. They knew who it was and all that. Anyways, they caught him down at the Peace Bridge at Fort Erie,
Oh.
trying to get across to the States. Well,
Oh.
like, let me see, you're a wanted man, and you're trying to get across into the States, but because of COVID, they're looking at everybody real hard,
Sure.
and they found a gun on him and drugs.
Wow.
Some people are brain dead. I don't understand that.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if you wanted to get away, go to British Columbia or Nova Scotia, Newfoundland, or Labrador or someplace maybe, but trying to cross the border to the U.S.
Not right now. Anyway, yeah, it's not a good idea.
Not letting you across unless you got a valid excuse to go,
It's a
right?
pretty bad plan.
Yeah. One can't say the smartest people in the world.
Yeah. Well, guys, it's time for me to get off and do my chores. I will see you later. Probably see you tomorrow.
Okay.
We'll see you
No
later.
problem.
Have a good day, guys.
No problem at all. You have
See
a
you
good
kids in
one.
chat.
I think it was all the watermelon rain
Right.
brine I threw up, dude. So have you got any more contracts for doing houses or for the flybys or anything?
Who's that, me?
Yeah.
No, I haven't. It's been quiet all of a sudden again.
Okay.
Real estate market's kind of weird sometimes. It'll pick up in September if kids go back to school, but it's usually real estate market's usually busy in the spring and the fall, right? So summer's
Yeah.
usually a little quieter.
Don't forget, guys, I will be back on tonight around 7 o'clock, Friday night,
Yeah, I'll be doing it from the trailer.
7 or 8 o'clock, probably the latest, because I want to try and fly. And by the time I get back from flying, I don't know what time it'll be, but
How's the wind down there today?
very calm.
Yeah, it's windy here. We're in the red here, so.
Yeah, like I said, I want to try and fly around that bloody tower there. And
Yeah, it'd be a cool video. You go over there and fly around it.
yeah. I can't wait to put that church video up.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
It looks
Yeah.
like they got the whole roof redone on the church over there.
Yeah, we got a church here, a block away from me that just sold, but it's quite an old church. But I should be taking my drone over there, getting pictures of it before something happens to it.
We're gonna probably rip it down.
I don't know. It just sold, but they were talking about a heritage designation on it. So I don't know if they ever did put it on or didn't. Or
Okay. Well, if the guy bought it to do condos or something, you can be screwed if they put a heritage site on
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what you're going to do with an old church. It didn't. I was surprised that for the size of the property and the size of the church, which was quite large.
Yeah.
I thought it would have went for more money. It was like just 400,000. I thought it'd be worth a lot more than that. Because it cost that just for a house here in town, 400,000. You know. But the way they're putting buildings up around town here nowadays, I don't know. It doesn't surprise me. They'd tear that down and put something else in there.
Yeah, sure is. No fish, yep.
There used to be a Alma College over here. They're putting 3 towers or something, like, apartment towers in there. And it was funny because it mysteriously burned down
Uh-huh.
and stuff. But there's a few places they've been building quite a bit of tall stuff. But now there's a area out here called Shaw Valley. There's supposed to be a golf course out there, and they built a bunch of homes out there with supposed to be a golf course. Well, they never built a golf course.
Okay.
But now they're talking they want to put high rises out there. So everybody's upset. They're saying no high rises, all these signs and everything.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Some of these old churches, yeah, they do. Yeah, some of the old churches you can make really nice homes out of.
But this is quite a large church there, Kim. That I don't know. It takes up half a block, anyways. It's quite large, and there's not much for parking here. Mostly park in the streets for church.
Very expensive for eating, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Make a house out of that there. Ah,
You find a lot around here. A lot of high schools. A lot of old schools went for houses. People bought them.
yeah.
Old schoolhouses. Yeah. But we got a school I used to go to, Scott Street School there. Yeah, it was all one floor, all the stuff there. Apparently, they made it all into a bunch of apartments. So
Okay. Yeah,
I
my
think they
son,
turned it into low income stuff, right?
yeah, my son phoned me up. He wants me to go and pick up a table for him. So,
Oh.
I just hope the person doesn't live on the third floor where he's buying it from.
Mm.
There's no way in hell I'm gonna go and get it.
Well, I think my son learned a lesson the other day.
Yeah.
Well, he wanted to do hardwood floor in his living room, and he had laminate in there, so he tore the laminate out. But anyways, some guy had a bunch of hardwood for sale in a little town called Dutton, and it was on Facebook, $4 a square foot.
Okay.
And that's about what it goes for at the stores here. So he went there to get it, and the boxes are normally about 8 feet long, but these ones are only about 5 foot long.
Oh,
So that was kind of weird. But anyways, he got 10 boxes, what he needed to do the job for his house. And guy had another 30 boxes or something. Somebody else came along and bought them all up. Got home, opened the boxes up, and a lot of them are short pieces,
no.
and cutoffs.
Oh,
So what they've done, somebody done hardwood hardwood floors. This is it was the end cuts and small pieces that they didn't want.
oh, no. You got screwed royally there.
Yep. I could have probably through my friend here. I got to go see in a few minutes. I was talking to him about it yesterday, and he only pays $3.50 a square foot for hardwood,
Okay.
and it just come out of the mill. So,
There's an old creamy locale that turned into a place for people to live. Okay. Yeah, Goldfish. That's what they're doing around here too. They're taking all old buildings and fixing them all up for people to live in. I know some towns around here, what they do is when the people buy a house, sometimes they, instead of getting all ripped down and everything, the firemen do the practices on it. They put them on fire.
Yeah.
So the firemen can practice.
Yeah. There was a place over in London. There used to be used to make candy, but it's got like 8 floors or something in it.
Yeah.
They were talking about making it into apartments, but I don't know whatever happened to it. Yeah, they're Kim. Yeah, hardwood floors are expensive. I've been looking into putting that vinyl click flooring in my trailer. Everybody says I should do laminate. They're going laminate. Well, things sit there all winter, no heat on, no nothing, eh? And laminate all twist and warp. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna put that vinyl lock. They're like vinyl. It's like laminate, but it's vinyl, and it'll last there for 100 years.
Everybody, check out everybody's channel. Thank you everybody so much for hitting that like button. Much appreciated.
Got a lot of floors here, Kim, under downstairs, they're all that narrow hardwood floors.
I'll be right back there. I'll be right back. Give me a second.
No problem. Yeah, you sometimes wonder why they covered up. I got here at the top of the stairs here. I've got all the, those narrow hardwood floors, but you go into the one bedroom there, it's got like plank floor, from the old floors, but I put laminate on top of that, but the other floor was originally, I think, painted. Well, it's an old house. It's over about 100 years old, so still got some plaster and lath in here yet. Slowly working on getting rid of it. But yeah. Yeah, I'm the star of the show to now. Yep. Oh, nope. There's the main star. He just came back. Yeah. God, everybody's abandoning you today, Roger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to go shortly too. I told my friend to be there in an hour, so it's about another 15 minutes. So.
Well, I'll be closing down there. I got things to do today. There, it's got to be done.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll be on again tonight, everybody.
Oh, you're gonna be on tonight anyway, so yeah.
I'll be on tonight. So everybody in the stream, have a good one. Y'all be safe. Thank you all for being here. I'll be on 8 p.m. tonight, guys.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, we'll catch you a show tonight from the trailer. So.
Okay. Bye, everybody in the stream.
Bye, everybody. See us. Have a good day. So.